That's right. That's
Okay.
what it is.
Like, oh.
Yeah.
All right, well, there you go. So thanks, guys, actually for coming for this. This is my final assignment for my culinary nutrition expert for the Academy of Culinary Nutrition in Toronto, based out of Toronto. So part of what we've done is we had part of our course. Yeah, so part of our course was we went through and we did a whole bunch of cooking and things like that. And then during the middle of the course, we had to pick a condition that we wanted to study. And then we basically used that condition for the rest of our course to culminate with a workshop on it. So the condition that I used was gout, because I've been a gout sufferer my whole life. Not my whole life, but I've suffered from gout, and so I figured, well, I might as well just learn more about it and learn some things about it. So tonight, everything that we do is pretty much based on how to mitigate gout. So our goals today, so there's actually some five takeaways that we're hoping for. So first is a clear understanding of what gout is and why someone gets it and why others don't. To learn what can happen when gout is ignored, discover gout healing foods and gout harming foods, and to learn delightful recipes that anyone can make to help them keep gout at bay, and then some holistic mindfulness tips that I can do. So what I've given you there basically is a study that I did, the paper that I did, and I handed it in, and I got everything done for it. Including in that, there are the recipes that I'm cooking tonight, and there's a couple of bonus recipes. I'm not sure if we're going to get to them or not, but if we do, that's great. If not, it's not that big of an issue. So first of all, I'll just talk about what gout is. So we're going to spend a few minutes talking about gout, just a little bit. So really, it's an arthritic medical condition that attacks the lower extremities of your body. It's most commonly associated with attacking your big toe, but in more serious cases it can move to your ankle and up to your knee. And there's a couple of other things for gout where chronic gout, it can actually affect all of the joints in your body if you don't take care of it. So it's not a good thing. It may find other ways to joints. Oh, okay, already. So I've already talked about how it manifests itself.
Can anybody get gout?
Anybody can get gout. It's most common in men. It's most common in dark-skinned men. Women get gout. It happens usually when after 65 it becomes more prevalent in women. It's still prevalent in men, but it happens. So why does some people get gout and some people don't get gout? Well, gout is basically it's a buildup of uric acid in your joints. Okay, so your body's uric acid is a naturally occurring byproduct of your digestive system that it grows in your body, and then it's excreted through your urine, through your kidneys. Okay, some people are naturally exposed to high levels of uric acid. So someone like myself, I naturally have high levels of uric acid. And other people, they just eat foods that are high in purine. So high purine is something that's found in the food, and what happens is your body digests it and it turns it into uric acid. And if you too much purine foods is uric acid, and then you can get yourself an attack.
What's purine foods?
Purine foods. Well, some of the purine foods. Red meat's high in purine. Spinach, which is kind of crazy, is high in purine.
Wow.
There's nutritional yeast. There's a few things that are so red meat, seafood, so sardines, shellfish, anchovies, haddock, soda pop, so drinks. So if you suffer from gout, just eliminate high fructose drinks. It's no good. And of course, beer and liquor.
Oh no.
Yeah, beer is really high.
Wine on the table.
Beer is really high. That's why there's no wine. I was gonna bring some wine, but you know what? This is a nutritional workshop, so today we're not having any alcohol. But before we start that, I do have some. If anybody's interested, you can have that anytime. Don't feel you can. This is just rosehip tea, which is actually good for. It's an anti-inflammatory, which helps gout, and it's good for gout. So there you go. Some rosehip tea as well. So Tomatoes, so nightshade. So a nightshade is a vegetable, a certain vegetable. So peppers and tomatoes and eggplants. These are called nightshades. Yeah. So they're inflammatory foods, and tomatoes have high purine, and they're actually not good for you. This is a problem, and that's a problem for me, because I like tomatoes and I like tomato sauce. So for sure. And nutritional yeast. So I've been going on this. I've been being a nutritional. Eating, healthy and as a vegan diet and stuff like that. So if you're eating a whole food plant-based diet, nutritional yeast is like a staple for a vegan. Oddly enough, it's terrible in purine. It's really high in purine. So some of the good foods though, cherries. Cherries is really the #1 food for gout. So I hope you guys like cherries, because it's a cherry-filled sort of day. And also, before I go any further, there's some nut bars over there. I made those yesterday. You can have those. I call them my superpower nut bars. Help yourself. And I also have some homemade chocolate-covered cherries.
Oh,
There you go.
Before supper?
Before supper,
Before
yes.
supper.
Yes, before supper. So you get that before supper, absolutely, for sure. So citrus fruits are good for it, red cabbage. Really anything red is good, except red and purple, except for eggplants. This is always an exception to the rule, right? But anything red and purple is good for gout, because there's an enzyme called anthocyanin. And this is the enzyme that lowers uric acid in the body. So cherries are loaded with it, and they're basically
this is delicious, by the way, the nut bar.
oh, thanks. So those are the recipes in there if you guys want to make it. Yeah, they're called superpower nut bars. Basically, they're all nuts, and yeah, I do like them as well.
And a quick question, does cooking, like you're saying, even in a tomato sauce, the fact that it's been cooked, the purine is still in there?
Yeah, so it does change it a little bit, but still it's still in there for sure. So some of the non-medicinal, non-medical remedies, drink plenty of water. So 90% of people that have gout have high uric acid levels. The only way to get rid of it is through urine. So uric acid kind of builds up as you dehydrate, and it starts to, so you need to stay hydrated, massively hydrated. Okay, and of course limit alcohol, and get your proteins from low-fat, not just low-fat dairy sources, but low-fat vegetable sources as well. And there's a bunch. We're having some proteins and some vegetable protein tonight. So, and maintain your body weight. So gout also occurs in people that are overweight, because overweight, you're less active, okay, and you're not moving your joints. So exercise is actually one of the best ways. I can tell you, I can say eating food is the greatest, but if you're not exercising, it doesn't matter how great you eat. It's still going to be a problem. I was not eating meat. I was a vegan basically for a year, but I wasn't doing any exercising, and I was still getting it. And as soon as I started exercising hard, it doesn't come back. And of course, my theory, I don't know the medical part of this, but my theory, of course, is that when you're getting your cardiovascular, you're getting your cardio up, right? You're pumping the blood through your veins more, you're pumping it through your kidneys more, and you're cleaning out your blood more, and it's getting rid of the uric acid that's in your body.
How long have you been gout-free?
I've been gout-free now for, well, not terribly long time actually, because since 2 months now, since I've been totally gout-free.
Okay.
But there's been no problems.
And before you would get it like monthly?
I was getting it for a while there. I was getting it a lot because I really wasn't exercising, and I can say that a few years back, when I was in pristine shape, I didn't have gout for 3 or 4 or 5 years. Because I was exercising a ton, and that was really the thing. I was eating meat, and I was doing all that. So exercise, as far as I'm concerned, exercise really is one of the #1 things.
Thank you.
So Let's just move on here. So, yeah, so I guess the moral of the story, of course, is eat a healthy, balanced, organic, whole food diet, and maintain a healthy weight, exercise daily, maintain a healthy kidney and liver. So, kidney and liver.
Sorry, the cat.
Oh, the cat, yeah. Your kidney, of course, and your liver is
Kidnapping
where
people
you're
upstairs.
excreting all your urine. So, a part of the problem that with uricemia is hyperuricemia, is people that have high uric acid levels, is that their kidney can't excrete it properly. So maintaining a healthy kidney is vital. So our menu today is, well, superpower nut bars. I made those, and I'm gonna make what I call these recipes are all mine except
Which
for
page?
one
Which
actually.
page, Victor?
Just the menu
6.
there.
Okay,
Yeah.
there's 6.
So just the menu. This is I have a different copy than you guys. So.
Okay.
So I made those superpower nut bars. I made those, and I'm gonna be making a smoothie for you guys today. And I made nuts for cherry pie. That's for our dessert. And we're gonna have avocado mousse with that. And then we're gonna have what I call my purple people eater salad. It's a purple salad that is dynamite for gout. And then we're gonna have some stuffed acorn squash. That's gonna be our main thing. Okay, so. Let's start off with a gout smoothie. So, I'm just going to grab something from the fridge.
Kryptonite forget. Kryptonite forget.
Kryptonite for gout. That's the purple people eater salad. That's exactly right.
So Anne, when you come here at night, like after work, do you have a menu like this every night? Oh, you don't have a menu prepared for you every night?
We have something new every night though.
Oh,
We
sorry.
have
Yeah,
to
so
taste.
not all the time.
We were
So,
critiquing.
Oh yeah?
okay,
Just
so
sometimes he likes it, sometimes he doesn't like the
I
critique.
need to find my talking point.
But a funny story though, he does everything to the book, and then one night he just took everything from the fridge and put it all together. And I have to say, for the last 6 months, the book always says gross, don't like it, but that night he put everything together in his own style. Start eating it. Victor, this is the best meal ever.
Yeah, what was that? I can't. I should
Really?
know this.
She
That's
gives
right,
him like a 7 or 8, and she gives
Yeah,
him
she rates me all the time. Okay, so I'm gonna make a smoothie.
Yeah.
So first of all, I'm gonna start off with some cherries. I've basically portioned everything off here, and cranberries are great for your urinary tract. So
Nice.
of course you want to fix your liver, and I have some berries as well. So I like to put berries in there. There we go. So that's these guys, and then there's some
How
protein.
about frozen fruits? Would that be good?
That's what I'm using.
Oh,
These
so
are organic
frozen is
fruits.
good,
Yeah,
eh?
these are organic frozen fruits. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Right.
So protein, you got chia seeds. Those are really good for you, and also some hemp seeds. So we got lots of that. And then of course we have, I got some pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are really good for men. They're loaded with zinc. So there's a saying that I learned in school is, it's good for you. It's good for your libido. So zinc for the dink. And some coconut oil because you know having fat is important. So and we're gonna put some coconut milk in there, and I should have put my milk first. And then I'm making enough for everybody, so I'm just making a lot. So I've kind of doubled the recipe here. So do. And the recipe that I have in there has, I did have kale, but you have to, it doesn't really work for it, so I've changed my recipe a little bit. That's okay though.
Which one?
This smoothie.
Oh.
Oops, turn this on. Let that one go.
I
There we
know.
go. So, let's see here. So the coconut oil in here is, it's everybody talking. You've all heard of cholesterol. High cholesterol is bad for the heart and stuff like that. So the coconut oil is actually, it's got cholesterol, but it's good for, it increases your HDL cholesterol. So there's two types of cholesterol. There's LDL cholesterol and there's HDL cholesterol. Basically what happens is the LDL cholesterol is taking the fat out to the joints, out to the body. The HDL cholesterol is taking it away from the body, out to be taken out of the body. So the more HDL cholesterol you have in your body, the more of the fat that you can get out of your body. So people always talk about HDL cholesterol. So it's like that.
So sorry, I don't understand.
Yeah.
So the bad cholesterol stays in your joints.
No, so it's actually not really gout related. It's just taking the fat out to the body. So the bad cholesterol. So cholesterol is bad for your heart, right?
Okay.
So
right.
yeah. So it takes basically the LDL cholesterol takes fat out to your body.
Is that good or bad cholesterol?
That's the bad cholesterol. LDL it's called. I'd give you the name for it, the scientific name, but it's
so
a lot.
It puts it in your body, but in your arteries
Yes,
and so forth.
right.
Okay.
And LDL takes it away.
Takes it away.
Yeah. So your body needs cholesterol.
Okay.
Okay. I'll just go like that there. And
Pass it around.
there you go. And then there's one here for. Yeah. And
One for Lucy?
you have one? Yeah, there's one for Lucy.
Okay.
So, and then there's. Everybody has one? No. There you go.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Just leave it to Lucy.
Yeah, leave it for Lucy, yeah, for sure. So there we go. And I'll split this, because I'm going to need this again. So this is a smoothie you can use for breakfast. It's like this is a full, it's got all the macronutrients that you need in your body. So fat, macronutrients are fat, protein, and carbohydrates, right? Those your body can't live without them. So anytime you hear of a diet, a low carb diet, it's kind of not good for your body. Your brain lives on carbohydrates.
Where's the carbs coming from? That's all fruits and nuts. Is there carbs in, like?
Yeah, so the carbs are coming from from the fruits. Actually, yeah, the fruits are the carbs. Your carbohydrates in this.
Oh.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
didn't even notice carbs
Yeah, for
in
sure.
fruits.
So the only thing missing is what, the kale?
Yeah, I didn't put the kale in.
Okay.
That's okay though. I just didn't do it today because I could have done it. It's
I've tried it with the kale, it's actually really good.
The
You don't use the kale.
cranberries make it like a nice tartness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very different.
Yeah, big time.
just 1 second. Okay.
And I guess you can make it more liquid if you add more milk. Yeah. This you could eat with a spoon. This one.
Okay. There we go. So, you said you wished there was kale in it. Is that what you said? No, I prefer it without.
I said when you had the kale last time, I liked it. Yeah, I didn't taste the kale at all.
Interesting. I taste the chia seeds more. All right. So I'm going to move on to a purple salad. So I'm just going to get rid of these things. I guess we're going to have. Dishes. Not that bad, actually. It's not going to be that bad.
We're just happy enjoying.
I know.
So Victor, can I ask you questions?
You can.
Just about like, so organic, I'm always confused about organic. So why just organic cranberries and not organic other, like?
Well, organic as much as you can, everything, really. I just put down organic.
Okay.
I probably should have put organic for everything.
Okay.
Okay, so I try and get organic. So the thing about organic is that when they grow the food, right, they're using pesticides. When you buy organic food, there's no pesticides. Okay, and the pesticides are, when they grow it inside of it, and it's going inside your body and it's affecting it, and I believe, and a lot of people believe that it's really a lot of the cause of diseases are because of all the pesticides in your body, and the pesticide, the things that you're putting on your body as well, right? Your skin absorbs actually more than when you put food in your mouth, because when you put food in your mouth, it's got to go through a whole digestive system. It's got to go, and it goes through your stomach, and then all the toxins have to go through your liver and your kidney. When you put stuff on your skin, it goes into your skin and it goes right into your bloodstream right away. So what you put on your body is actually as important as.
So you would recommend, as much as possible, organic?
Yes,
everything?
so what I recommend is, local and seasonal, as much as possible. And then if you can't get local and seasonal, then from the regular store, you go organic from a regular store, right? And then you go non-organic if you have to, but like, I always, in the summertime, I'm always going to the Navin Market there. They don't use pesticides. And there's a few others, another one in Richmond, in Bell's Corners that I like to go to as well. It's the same. They don't use any pesticides. And
Yeah, we did some research, Victor, on the soil. The
Yes.
soil has to be pesticide free for at least 3 years for them to say that they're organic, whatever they grow in it.
Oh, okay.
So that's the standard. Yeah.
And the local farms here, are they, quelque chose tourné, by the way?
Oh, wait?
Yeah. you
Smoothie.
got- Oh, yeah.
This-
When you
okay.
say raw here, like for the, I'm talking about the, like the super power nut bar.
Yep.
When you say raw, like if you go to the grocery store and just like buy a bag of almonds, are they
Yeah.
raw? Like
It depends on the
what's-
almonds. Here, I can show you about the almonds. So I shop at Costco. You can get, yes, so you can get, so that's, yes,
Oh, okay,
Yeah, that's
so, okay.
sure. Now, you
Why do you
gotta
keep
try
them
and
in the
find,
fridge?
what's that?
Why do you keep them in the freezer?
Well, because it's good to keep your nuts in the freezer because they don't get moldy.
Oh, yeah, I thought there was a joke on here. Oh, so you keep your nuts in the freezer?
Yes.
I didn't know
I
that.
keep my nuts in the freezer.
Okay, yeah.
I keep my nuts in the freezer. Okay, so we're gonna move on then. So, let's just go like
Today
this.
was a
So your shirt's not the only thing that's blue.
That's right. That's right. So, this is a salad now. We're gonna put this guy here. I'm gonna take actually all.
Okay, so because you know, we would buy the nuts at Costco as well, and that'll last me like 4 months, but I just keep them in the pantry.
I did too.
So I-
Yeah, but they get moldy, right?
Well, yeah, you're right, yeah.
Yeah, like, and cashews are the worst.
Okay, remind me to put them in the freezer.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
always
always
put them in the
steel
freezer.
taste after
Yeah,
that.
you're right,
Yeah.
Okay, so we have like a whole whack of salad here. I'm just gonna put it right here for now. And
There's-
I'm gonna get some people to give me a hand. So here's what we're gonna do, is we're gonna make this. When you, I don't know if you guys have kale salad, I don't know if you ever like kale salad or not, but one of the things that you do with kale to make it less bitter and better, to soften it up, because it's nice and hard, right? See how hard it is you have to massage it.
Can we see? We can't see because of the.
Oh, pardon me. So you gotta massage it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut these up and we're gonna massage it. So,
You put oil in your hands to massage it?
yeah, oil in the kale.
No, why is that funny?
No, oil